Right, so once again you find us at the rear of the smart car, and that is because we've got yet another fun job to do on our favourite vehicle. So, as you saw in the previous clip, the engine is trying to relieve itself of its duties by jumping completely out of its mount, which is not ideal. So what we've got to do is replace this engine mount right here, and that looks something like this. So we've got a heat shield here to protect it from the exhaust, simple rubber bushing in there, pin goes through it, or in this case a bolt goes through it, and this plate then bolts to the engine. But to get to these bolts, they're actually under this X-brace on the back of the car, which is not going to be fun to remove because I've got to try and jack up both sides of the car simultaneously, release this, then change that engine mount out. And that's not going to be fun because I'm running out of jacks to do this job. Anyway, enough said, let's get into it. Right, so the way I think I'm going to attack this is actually by lowering the car to the ground on the jacks, so just lightly onto the ground so the wheels are just touching, and then I'm going to undo these two bolts each side, and then that should loosen that up, and then raise the car back up, and then undo the bolts that hold it up here, and then I should be able to drop that whole X-frame out the way and be able to get to the engine mount bolts that are just there. So this shouldn't be too bad. Let's crack on with that. Right, so we've got the old engine mount off now, and the engine is precariously balanced on numerous jacks. It is still wanting to shift, so I've got to get this done quickly. So what actually happened was not what I expected. I thought, to be honest, that this rubber had failed and it was just rattling around in the rubber. But no, as soon as I undid this plate, it fell off. And that is because of the bolt in there that goes through this has actually sheared off. And it's not due to corrosion either. Interesting, but guess it's just all that talk. So what we're going to do is get this new one slapped in. Should be nice and easy. Simply 2 bolts to the subframe here, 3 bolts to the engine here. Literally up, do these up first, then do these up. Job's a peach. Let's get to it. Right, so I've got all that back together now, Loctited everything to make sure it won't just fall off, and yeah, not too bad of a job to do. Pretty much everything on this side of things you will have to do manually. You can't really get any tools in there. That said, that side wasn't too bad really either. Bit awkward with the jacks. As you may have saw, I used this jack under the transmission and then just the other Mercedes jack just to support the exhaust because the engine still wanted to tilt like that. Right, let's fire this up and see if it's fixed it. So as I sit here editing this video, I can't help but think to myself, where is the outro video, you idiot? Well, I did record an outro for this, but I have then since misplaced it. It's gone forever. So this will have to do instead. I know it's a simple video and it's just showing the engine mounts and the rear engine mounts at that, but not everything's going to be all fun and games and shiny bits on cars. That said, if you do want to see the videos of attaching shiny stuff to cars, don't forget to check out the other videos on the channel. And don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Thank you again for watching, and we will see you in the next one.